Hello everyone, it's me, Louis here, and today's story is extremely weird, and this story begins on the complete other side of the internet, on the content creator space, and that has to go with streamers. I think it's funny that most of the time, extreme dramas will usually come from Twitch streamers. Like if you hear like an absolute crazy story that you're shocked ever happened, probably come from a Twitch streamer, or if you just hear someone make an absolute fool of themselves and doing something absolutely stupid, it's most likely some Twitch streamer drama, and this one continues that legacy full. So let me give you a little bit backstory on Twitch. Twitch is a company that I would say is not really doing great right now, because as time goes by, Twitch keeps on consistently getting worse. They keep on making bad decisions after bad decisions, and this is really bad because the decisions that they are making are mostly affected the top streamers. Now that's a big deal. I'm pretty sure more people should know this by now, but Twitch is literally carried by their top streamers. Your streamers like XQC, Pokimane. Most of the time when people are watching Twitch, they're going to watch streamers like them. They're usually not going to watch more medium end streamers, so usually when a decision goes in effect to them, that could be really bad. Because if one of those top streamers end up leaving Twitch, they take a big hit to their viewership. When most big companies are down on their knees and not really doing great, this is the time when every other company just switch and goes absolutely on attacking mode, because they just try their hardest to absolutely take out their competition. You even see this right now with YouTube. Since YouTube is making so much contract with like super big Twitch streamers and telling them to like, hey, stop streaming on Twitch, come to YouTube, you know, the 2 times better platform, and stream here, which, hey, a lot of Twitch streamers are doing. I mean, if you're just throwing an absolutely stupid amount of money to someone and telling them to stream here, 95% of the time, most people are probably just going to stop what they're doing and be like, free money and do exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going to YouTube. It's just a win-win. Because usually when most people do contracts like this, they're usually on some like weird streaming service that absolutely no one used. A good example was Mixer, which I know that's a name that 95% of people don't even remember. And it's something that just recently came just into my head right now. That was a streaming service that exists, and they try to pull people like Ninja and stuff, but absolutely just no one cares. But since it's YouTube, something that already has a big platform, something that a lot of people are uploading on, of course they're going to take the contract. It's just an instant no-brainer. And this is where our story really begins, because more companies are trying to do that, especially a brand new streaming service known as Kick. Kick is a streaming service that's trying to compete against Twitch. Now Kick is doing what literally every single company does. It's literally the same thing over and over again. Hey man, we have a big YouTuber backing us and made us. We're a brand new company, the stereotypical made from the people for the people. On our company, we have no rules and you can do whatever we want, because, you know, that always ends well. And it's not like every other company that tried to do that, their websites are shut down and doesn't exist anymore. But this time, we will be different. So they ended up going with that whole motto, and they ended up starting to pick up some pretty big streamers. One streamer that they ended up picking up is Adin Ross. He ended up making an announcement that he was going to stream on Kick. Now, after that whole speech he made, you know what was one of the first things he decided to do when he goes on Kick? Stream the Super Bowl live. He just goes on the website and just streams the absolute whole thing, which just seems like a walk-in lawsuit. Stuff like the Super Bowl and most sports events, these companies are usually super duper stingy with stuff like this happening. This is just an absolute no-go, because if you try and do this on like any other streaming service, unless you have like permission from like the NFL, like you're instantly gonna get taken down. Like you're just gonna sit down, start your stream, and like the split second they see like 1 frame of the Super Bowl being shown, they're probably gonna send like their ninjas or assassins to just DMC your stream. But for him to go on this website and just go stream the whole thing, it's bad. And he's not the only one, because another streamer ended up doing this too. And what makes this situation even worse is that they got a lot of views. They were getting around 70k. Some even peaked around 100k views of just people watching the Super Bowl completely live. Now, I know Kick is really trying to derail from any of the punishment and saying we have nothing to do with this with their term of services. A lot of people have been reading their term of services and they're trying to do some weird thing saying like, yeah, you know, even though you can do this on our platform, we're not responsible of it. Henceforward, you can't really get us in trouble, which is just a tactic that just makes absolutely no sense to me, because they're on your platform and you're allowing this to happen. You easily could have seen this streamer, which you definitely have. Let's be honest, Adin Ross is probably the only streamer who's actually getting views on the platform, because I know for a fact that no one else on the streaming service, they do not care at all about anyone else. They're probably not like, oh, let me go watch this other streamer. They're just here to watch Adin Ross. So So you 100% know that he's streaming the Super Bowl and you didn't do anything to stop it. You kind of just let it happen. So I don't think this excuse of like, yeah, even though they're hosting it on my platform, we have no responsibility. I don't think that excuse is probably going to work. I don't think the NFL is going to be really happy that you even allowed that to happen. This whole situation is just so strange to me. Anyway, this is just something that I want to talk about. My name is Lua. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do you think? I also have a Twitter, Lucha Stars. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See ya.